Welcome to another episode of Angry Weeb rants about anime figures for an indeterminate amount of time. So during September on Amiami, I have the whole month here, but considering it took me 2 hours to do last month, and it was only, a little over 2 weeks, I don't know if I'll actually get through the whole month in a reasonable amount of time. I think I'll have to start breaking up these videos, but we'll see. See what happens. Last time I said we were gonna go forwards, but I might go backwards, because that seems fun. So today, September 30th, there was probably one thing I'd want to talk about. The other one, I don't know if I can show it, because Kud is a lolly, and I don't know why they like to, lewd the lolly in Little Busters. It's really weird. Wish they didn't do that. Anyway. So Belfine isn't the greatest. I don't know if they've improved since I first started noticing them. But all of their paintwork seem very matted, or flat, sort of. And I guess you can kind of see it here still. Where it's annoying because all Grey is wearing is black, or I guess grey, right? It just seems kind of off. I feel like a lot of the shadows and stuff are coming just from the lighting they're using, and it's gonna look really boring in real life. With that being said though, I don't know what the hell the scythe is, if it's like some Excalibur scythe. That looks sick, to be honest. They don't have any close-ups of her face. Aside from this, I just think it looks weird. I'm not a fan of the face, at all. And I think the hair looks a bit too blocky as well. Especially with, the very smooth hood as well for the top of her head. I'm just not really feeling it, to be honest. As a whole, I think... Where is it? This is pretty cool. And I think the base is really cool. I think the scythe is really cool. But Grey herself, I'm just not feeling. Yeah. Oh, it's only 1/8 scale as well. I didn't notice that. So yeah, Belfine charge a lot. So 17.5k for a 1/8 scale is, just way too expensive. And I can't trust Belfine to actually deliver on something that's worth buying. might be kind of harsh. I don't know. Let me know if you have an experience with Belfine. But from what I've seen, they're not that great. That's kind of cute, guys. Look, oh man, the little Fuji. Oh, I love it. That's so cute. It's actually a reasonable price. I assume it's small. 7 centimeters. He's tiny, but he's cute. Doesn't seem too bad, to be honest. I think that's yeah, she's out. Maybe people already have her. Okay, here's our first Miku. I know there's another Miku this month that everyone has been raving about. It's not an Amiami though. I might have to jump to it. Actually, I'll do it right now. Okay, so here's the Miku everyone's been talking about. It's by Mythos. They have a couple of figures this month, and I'm gonna mispronounce the name the whole time. So yeah, just look at how incredible this is. It's, I think, a Chinese market exclusive or something. It's not coming to Japan, I don't think. So you have to order it from somewhere that will proxy it for you or something. But goddamn, it's insane how they've gotten it to look so nice. I don't know if it'll show up in the video, but there's some incredibly fine see-through lace detail here on the top of her. Is this a dress? I think it's a dress, which is insane. I didn't notice that before when I was looking at it. And also, I think a lot of people like her face, which looks really different, I guess, to what we're used to with anime figures. The eyes, especially for me, just seem very nice looking. I don't really know how to describe it. It's kind of very, I don't know what to say, magical, but that's not the right sort of word. like real life Disney princess sort of vibes. I will say the one thing that worries me is the hair. I don't know if this is the lighting or the painting. With these very bright light highlights, and if that's painted on, I can see that looking very strange in real life. But as a whole, like everything from the base is like super cool. Like even the back, I think the back looks even better. Which is crazy, but that hair sculpt is just incredible. There's a reason why people are freaking out over this and just trying to get an order somehow. And it's a shame that it's not coming to the usual websites. Yeah, goddamn. If you are interested, she's 20k yen. And yeah, just look up Hatsune Miku 17 My Dios and My Dios Mythos. Should be able to find it. Anyway, back to other Mikus. I feel like this one has already existed before. Alright, haven't they done a V3 1/4 scale Miku? I've like low-key considered buying one of these 1/4 Mikus. Because it seems like everyone has one, and it's just like, boom, there it is in their collection. Massive Miku. But I don't like Miku that much. I feel like I'd rather spring for the other one, which is like nearly half the price. And here is 2B from Near Automata. This one really surprised me. I didn't know this was happening, but I think people knew about it. I think it's just because I don't follow Ian news that much, or Nendo's outside of like One Fest announcements. This looks really cool. Like, actually exactly how I would imagine they would do 2B. So I'm really happy with that. It's just 2B Nendo, basically. Like, even, is this pod? I don't know what this is called, I forget. But that looks good. The shiny detail in that just looks so clean and nice. I don't know if it'll turn out like that, but given GSC's track record, I would assume it would. I don't like the action poses they've chosen for this, though. They seem very... yeah. Like, do we really need two of these sword slashy effects? And the legs look weird. It's not a fan of that, to be honest. I feel like there's a lot with 2B that you could add as accessories, and having slashy sword effects ain't it. The one thing I don't like is that without her, like, eye patch thing, or it's just the regular faceplate behind it, her eye looks kind of weird. I don't remember her looking like that without the eye patch, but maybe I'm wrong. Someone will correct me and be like, oh no, she looks perfect, dude. 5.2k, and that's already marked down from 6.2, which is insane. Like, Nendo prices just keep going up and up and up and up and up, and I'm like, I can't afford this. It's gonna be like Figmas, where people who used to buy Figmas were like, oh yeah, these are cool, they're cheap action figures, nice, very good quality, and now they like doubled in price and no one likes Figmas anymore. I may or may not pre-order her. Don't at me, but these My Little Pony figures are actually like insane. I don't like My Little Pony at all. Take away the pony, hide the pony. And then this is like a sick character design. They're all really good. It's incredible how like they're all just incredible character designs. Like the hair is so cool. Jacket, like the pose, what they do with the faces as well. Man, if I like My Little Pony, I'd be so in on these. I can't get myself to buy it because I don't want to be that brony sort of guy, you know. They are nice. I love these figures. Here's another Bang Dream one. Does anyone care? I don't think anyone cares, right? No one in the West watches Bang Dream. Only Japan likes this, surely. Looks like her arm just doesn't exist. Wow, Idolmaster? Okay. She looks like she's about to go kill, like, vampires, dude. just goes ham with crazy looking character designs. And I feel like Love Live, it's really the only thing I have to compare it to, but they usually play it very safe and they're just very like, see me, oh look at me, I'm singing songs in a cute dress. But Idolmaster is just like, oh yeah, hell yeah, check me out, dude. I'm gonna suck your blood. I'm gonna put in the Kyun vampire. Kyun. Oh, this is cool. Like, I really like that actually. When I first clicked on it, I'm like, what the hell is this? But alright, there we go. You can see like up here. I could use the mouse, but I'll use my finger. On our socky things, it's got like the snake looking pattern, which is really cool, and the one over here has like a zipper, right? Like that's just so inventive and fun and cool looking. She's got it on her arms as well. Wow, it's like weebing out over this character design more than the figure itself. And like, it's expensive, but I think probably worth it. Isn't that sick? 18k, not bad. Not bad, I think, if you're into it. I thought this was Little Mermaid or something, but it's not. I don't know what this is, sorry. Asuka is one of the like Holy Trinity figures, right? With like Miku and the one from Date Alive, what's her name? Karumi. She's always getting figures. I don't know if this is the one, you know? Her legs just look so weird. Looks like she's got no chin. The top part of her body's very long. I was not feeling this at all. Doesn't look powerful. It doesn't look cute. Looks like she's falling over. Probably the only thing I do like is the, I don't know if I can call it the base, but like this pinky purple effect here. 21k basically. For 1/8 scale is like a hell no. That's just like ridiculously no. And then Lifa as well to go with the matching Asuna. And she's the same price, same scale, but doesn't have a cool effect piece like Asuna, so it's like worse almost. The redeeming thing is, I think the sculpt is much better. The colors are much better. I love the green. I think it looks really cool. I just don't think it's a figure you would ever pay 20k for, or 21k. Especially for 1/8 scale, it just seems like this is one of the cases where they're pushing the boundaries of how much they can charge just because it's popular. What am I up to? Oh, Isabel's in stock. You guys, I was gonna buy her because I'm like, wow, I love Animal Crossing now. And then I didn't do it. Look at how adorable she is. Someone please buy her. She's just... If this isn't the cutest thing ever, like, what are you even doing? I've watched the latest season of Origairu. I didn't see anything like glaringly bad with it other than it being boring. The detailing on the dress looks nice if they can pull off that red line there. Pretty cool. I don't really know why she's floating, but okay. You have to do a little bit more to deserve something of that price, but yeah, I don't know. I bet fans are going to be like, oh my god. Finally, it's a figure that isn't Yui or Yukino. They're the names, right? Yeah. Looks fine to me, but I don't know if she has any better ones at all. I know the other two have quite a few options. September 25, there's a lot here. I want to talk about the Kiana Reeves figure, okay? Like, yo, as much as I have promoted Pop-Up Parade, I don't know if I could recommend this one. I think his neck is just huge, and his face doesn't look too much like Keanu. And I think it's weird that they're selling, like, Cyberpunk figures up for pre-order before anyone's played the game. But hey, Keanu anime figure, if you want it, there it is. I don't think it's breathtaking. Like, I have a trumpet. Oh, it's a sword. Damn it. I don't care anymore. I like his little cute fangs. That's all I'll say. This guy have fang? Oh, he does. Does everyone in this have cute little fangs? I like the coat. I like his sword. I like his fangs. This guy seems cuter than the other one. This guy's got glasses. He's me. I love him. I think the glasses look weird. They look like swimming goggles or something. Actually, like doing Naruto run. Bruh. Bruh. Yo. That pose looks so dumb. Like, what's with his feet? He looks like it's almost like T-posing. Floating T-pose on the competition. Jesse was like, alright, here's 4 figures for Fujoshi to go buy. Please do it all on one day. Don't you guys want an angel boy to make you omu rice? Anyway, I'm gonna talk about the girl ones because those are the ones I like. Also, Chizuru's kind of cute. Last time I talked about a scale figure that I said didn't look that great because the face was off and the hair was off. Conversely, I think the Nendo is very cute. The face looks correct as I remember it. With a lot of these slice of life ones, they're not very exciting. I think this is cute. She's getting like mad money because she's an e-girl. And the 5-star review little piece of paper thing, it's cute. I'm concerned that that's gonna get damaged. I mean, I assume it's plastic, right? But for the text plate sheets that you plug in like this, every time I do that, it like breaks and ruins the thing. So if it wasn't for having to do stuff like that for the review so I could show it, I wouldn't do it because it like 100% just ruins the piece of plastic around the edge and I hate it. Anyway, this is cute. If I actually watch this show, I might pre-order. Might get around to it. The good thing is she's only 4K. And like, only. It's kind of the cheapest Nendos come these days anyway. And then you look at the legs and it looks like she's got a tumor on her knee. 1/7 scale for 13K isn't bad. I like the bags being the base. I think that's something that's very novel that I don't think I've seen before. And just the hair sculpt as well with all the strands seems very impressive to me. Whether that's gonna just like snap off because it looks very thin, I don't know. I think you'd have to be very careful with it. Quite unique looking figures like this. I think all the colors work really nicely together as well. And it's not too expensive. So I was talking to Hodzeni about this Kurisu figure because he was interested. I'm like, no, don't get it. There's better Kurisu figures, right? And then I looked it up and there kind of isn't. There's one that has a nice base, but the face looks weird or whatever, and her body looks weird. So I think this one has actually ended up being the Kurisu that I like the most. Now it does come with 3 different faceplates. I think 2 of them are complete garbage. This one is terrible, and I mean, it's not so bad, but the default one that they're trying to sell looks way better. It's like confident. She looks nice. And all around it, I think it's just a cool pose. The base is nice as well. Nice and gold, assuming that it actually ships like that and they don't ruin it. There's not much that I can actually fault the figure for, to be honest. I don't think it's a bad buy, to be honest. It is 15k, and I'd rather, get 1 or 2k off the price instead of having the 2 extra faces that kind of suck anyway. But it is what it is. I like her the more that I look at her. Okay, this one's another huge day. So here's another 2B action figure. I think it's different from the bad ones they've released. I am assuming this is a new one and not a re-release. I think this one just comes with the no pants mode. You gotta pay like an extra $50 to get the no pants mode. Here's an interesting one. This is Demon Slayer Shinobu by Ulta, which I didn't know they were even doing. And it doesn't really scream this is Ulta to me. I've come to expect Ulta to do very high quality, extravagant things. I can see some things here that are actually really cool. The first thing that you might not realize, if you look at the A pant leg. You'll notice that there's like this purpley blue finish on like the highlights, and I think that's really cool. I wonder if that's gonna be part of the if that's like highlighting or if it's like special metallic looking paint or something that actually looks like that in the light. I'd be really interested to know. The hair looks nice. The butterfly effect parts look nicer. It seems boring, but it's still alters like high quality, typical standard, right? And you know it's alter because it's a 1/8 scale for like 16.5k. It's just ridiculous. Like, I get that this looks nice, the quality's good, I just don't like them doing 1/8 scales at all. It just seems like a complete waste when they put in all this effort and then it's small and then they still charge a lot. Pretty much every other company is charging for like 1/7 scales, right? But Alta's gonna alter. I'm surprised that they're doing, unless I missed it, I'm surprised that they're doing Shinobu first. I know she is the fan favorite over Nezuko, but I would have assumed they would do Nezuko first. This one caught me off guard as well. The Lux from League of Legends, which is by Good Smile Arts Shanghai, because I guess the Chinese market likes League way more than anyone else, to be honest. And I'm like super disappointed in this. I think they've done 2 Nendos in the past. They've done Ari and Ezreal, which I've considered getting both of them before and I've just never bit the bullet. And I don't think they've been standard releases, unlike this Lux. So maybe they're finally going ahead with like standard release Nendos for the League characters. Oh, that said, I think this interpretation of Lux is like really bad. I don't think it necessarily looks like Lux. And I've played League for like 9 years, and if you showed this to me, I don't think I'd immediately recognize it as Lux, which is a bad thing. Maybe it's a me issue, but I was a Lux main for a long time. And like the details all there, like the detail's impressive. I just think the face doesn't look very Luxy. Looks like she's some Disney princess or something. And probably the most egregious thing about this is that the only spell that she comes with is the W, the twirly light balls. It doesn't come with the laser, which is like the most iconic Lux thing, is the laser. And there's nothing, like none of these pictures. Look at this. She's in the pose for the laser, and there's no laser. I don't understand. Why would they do this? I don't get it. And then they devote this entire faceplate and thumbs up to doing the stupid emote, but they don't do the laser. And then they have this Megumin thing. Is this a meme that I'm not aware of, where like Lux collapses like Megumin? I don't know. It doesn't make sense. I don't understand. I don't see how they greenlit this while missing like the most integral part of the character. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm buying this, hell yeah. I love League of Legends, but there's no laser. Like, what's the point? I hope they do more characters and like actually get them right. What I like to see. Rammus. Who's more realistic? Kali. They'll definitely do a Kali, right? I'm sure I've talked about this. I'm sure I talked about that last time. I don't know why it's here. Unless I'm just getting confused because there's 5 of them, but whatever. Anyway, this one by Mythios again. Surely I'm saying that wrong. The same company that did the Miku that I pointed out earlier. This one looks like even better than the Miku in my opinion. It's insane. I don't know if I have to explain it. Like, there's a bird and it's like there's feathers everywhere. The colors are insane and the face looks really good. Like, wow, the face is so good. I hope the face is good from all angles. That angle looks good as well. But like, that's incredible. If they can get close to this prototype, that's like incredible. It's so cool. I don't know who this character even is, and I'm like, I kind of want that. Wow, it's absolutely stunning. The insane part is, this is 15.7k, and she's 1/7 scale. And now compare how cool this is, and the incredible detail in this to like everything else that I've talked about so far in this video. And this is like easily the best value for money, right? Even if you don't know like who it is, because I don't. It's like some Chinese mobile game probably. It's just, it's incredible. If they can actually deliver this quality, like they're basically the next Ulta, but with reasonable prices. Yeah, this is probably like my favorite of the month, and I don't even know who it is. I love it so much. Mythos did my Mythos. Should I just call them Mythos? Mythos did this other one, which I didn't like as much. I don't know what this tree is. I can't tell if it's part of the base or not. Anyway, this one has like incredible detail as well. Like that on the sword is just, hell yeah, so cool. Great shading on the skin as well. They're just really knocking it out of the park. And if, you know, maybe their prototypes are just way better than the final product. I don't know. But I'm like super keen to find out, because this company seems really, really promising to me. Somehow I never heard about them before this month, and then there's like 3 banger figures, which are pretty much the best of the whole bunch. Here's B-Style Raptalia, which, yeah, I don't like B-Style figures. At the very least, it's like the adult version and not the lolly version, because that would have been terrible. But I don't like this. It's one of those times where I know the character now, and I care too much about them to want to ever see them in the B-Style bunny figure stuff. You could put anyone's head on this body, I reckon, which is the same. This is true for most of the B-Style figures. The bodies just seem very generic. As always, they're like usually pretty affordable for a 1/4 scale, but at the same time, you're buying a bunny figure. Wait, I just realized. How is it bunny style? Wait, it's bunny style, but still got the raccoon ears and the raccoon tail. They didn't like make her a bunny at all. It's raccoon style. I don't really know what to say about this one. I don't know why her legs are yellow. Kind of weird. I don't know. She seems very trendy, like too trendy for me. I don't really understand fashion. 1/7 scale by Fat Company for 15k. It seems a bit expensive, if anything. Like either hard to make out what the base says, and 2, the color of the base might make it very distracting. Like even on these images here, base takes a lot of my attention, so I'm not confident. So, I am from the future, because this video has gone way over time, so I'm going to split them up into 2 parts. So the first part will be like 2 weeks worth, and then the second part will be another 2 weeks. And then moving forward from now, I think I'll try to release these videos on a fortnightly schedule instead of monthly, to hopefully keep these videos down to a reasonable length, rather than just dumping like an hour or 2 of content at a time, because I know people don't have the time to like sit down and watch everything, and some things will get lost. So yeah, if you liked the video, let me know down in the comments, and let me know what you think of all these figures as well. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, so you'll know when part 2 comes out. I guess that's it for me. So this has been the Ando Experience, and I'll catch you again in the next one. Bye.